Hello friends, welcome to Corporate Bridge program on Basic and Advanced Excel. The idea of this program is to make you awesome in Excel. The approach is very simple. It's basically a twofold approach. If you're really new to Excel, you must start with Basic Excel module of ours, where you invest 6 to 8 hours learning basic Excel tools and techniques. We have discussed this using a case study format. Once you are kind of very much familiar with basic Excel, move to the advanced Excel module of our course and invest time here to become a pro. Let us now see how we have taken this course in detail. MS Excel 2010 Basic. This program is all about learning Excel in one single day. For doing that, we'll apply a very structured approach. We'll take a first case study, which will actually be the common case study across all the things that we learn. The case study is all about downloading data from the internet and performing basic entries like copying and pasting from the Word document to the Excel sheet, and then performing basic calculations like multiplication, division, etc. The case study is about a list of employees where you will download this data and then calculate the annual salaries, do the multiplications, calculate the taxes, etc. by applying complex formulas. Once you have learned the basic tools and terminologies of Excel, we will look at various Excel tools. Some of the Excel tools are like conditional formatting, sorts and filters, pivot tables, freeze and split. Pivot tables can be very handy, and this is what we will learn, how to sort these data out as per the requirements. Likewise, we will also look at conditional formatting based on various conditions within the Excel tools. There would be different kinds of charts and graphs which will be discussed, something like bar charts, column charts, pie charts. So we will make these charts on the same case study. This is the example of a bar chart. This is the example of a column chart. So we will understand how to kind of make these set of graphs as such in a very basic way. And finally, the presentation, which includes how do we format the table, how do we go about printing the worksheets, how to indent the various cells. So this would be included in the presentation. So last but not the least, once we have learned all these core, we will go to the shortcuts, and our shortcuts would be divided into 6 types. There would be formatting, navigation, selection, working with data, workbook basics, and formula shortcuts. So we will learn how to apply these shortcuts in a real life scenario. So all said and done, this is a very interesting course on Excel, which can be done in not more than 6 to 7 hours. All the very best with the basic Excel course. MS Excel 2010 Advanced version. The first question that we may like to ask ourselves is that how advanced does it get? This course basically starts with the difference between 2010 versus 2007, primarily because majority of the candidates or students would be using 2007 and may have migrated to 2010 very recently. The assumption that this course makes is that you must be aware of the basic Excel functions. So we will try to deal with new introduced functions like sparklines, new kind of office buttons, equation editors being changed, screenshots, conditional formatting. In fact, sparkline has been an interesting addition in 2010, and you will find that this option is very much useful. So this is what we are going to discuss when we talk about differences in 2010. We will introduce you to some of the advanced Excel functions like VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, match function, index function, offset function. So these would be very helpful because when you kind of dig data from different databases, you will find that using functions like VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP are very healthy and useful. Once we are done with these advanced Excel functions and differences, we will learn different kinds of sensitivity analysis which are done under advanced techniques of one-dimensional data tables, two-dimensional data tables, using solver and goal seek to actually come to the conclusions. We will see how a dynamic name range can be made. A dynamic name range would include ranges which we can name it in a dynamic way. So we will see how that can be made as such. We will also learn how the auditing toolbar actually works and how we can audit a formula using the watch window. We will see there are different kinds of form controls like group boxes, check boxes, list boxes, combo boxes, scroll bars and spinners. So we will also learn those things as well. In addition to that, we will also learn arrays, which are very useful functions when we are dealing with databases. We'll also learn transpose and frequency functions. In addition to all these, we will also learn advanced charts divided into various types, how to create a scrolling chart where you can define the data dynamically and your chart scrolls automatically. We can also look at different kinds of other set of charts like a combo chart, which provides various combinations of area chart versus the column chart. We will also touch base with some of the do not miss functions in Excel, something like hyperlinks, random variables, custom view, how do you go about protecting a worksheet, column tabs, subtotal functions, and otherwise. So this is what is going to be the broad base of advanced Excel functions that we are going to discuss.